Welcome back, guys. So we're going to take some photos outside. It's a beautiful day. This is a kind of a perfect example of kind of the time that you'd probably be out with your phone taking some photos. Got my son back here, Gavin. Give him a wave. And he's on his quad, or the ATV, whatever you want to call it. He's going to do a couple laps around our little track here, and I'm going to take some photos with my phone. I'll kind of walk you guys through how I would do it, and then we'll do some editing, and you'll see how they turn out. So I'm kind of looking where the sun's at right here. I'm going to use it behind him. He's going to go the long way, so I'm going to watch him come tearing down this track right here. You can see like there's some dust in the air. I'm going to try and capture some of that. I'm going to try and show the speed. All things that you'd want someone to look at the photo and immediately realize what's happening, kind of thing. We don't want him to make it look like he's sitting still. We want it to make it like he's moving. So I'm going to get down, use these trees. Kind of move with the subject and try and show some of that momentum and movement. Here he comes again. I'm going to turn the other way now, just do some single shots instead of the burst now. That was a cool one. He's getting adventurous. He's laughing to himself. All right, let's see if I can do another one of those. Oh, he's going the other way. So like we're constantly looking, the light's changing, looking for different angles, different places we can go stand. This is just a good spot because I can see him coming from a while away, so I can get some stuff when he's a bit further off, but then also wait until he comes right at me, getting set up for it. I'm gonna do some vertical here. Yeah, that looked awesome. Okay, so now I'm gonna do some, I'm gonna take some video. I was explaining this earlier when we were talking kind of about the functions of the cameras. I'm going to use video, but then I'm going to take a still out of the video later in the edit, you'll see. And this is another way of, instead of trying to sit there and click the button exactly at the right time, we can just look through the video and pull that still out later on. Getting down low, kind of at his angle, so I'm not looking down at him. Changing the angle will definitely help. I felt the wind pass my hand on that one. All right, Gav, I'm gonna grab a couple photos of you. So here, put the parking brake on right there. Yeah, you can put it on there, and then you're gonna, actually, how about you put it here? And then I want you to lean your back against your bike. Yep, that's perfect. So I'm getting down to his level, trying to get the composition how I like it. There's a cool kind of sun flare coming through the top right now. I'm gonna use that extension that we got with the 2.5 lens. Yeah, fix your hair for me. And don't be afraid to get in closer. We've got this big lens. Let's get a nice wide shot that helps set the atmosphere. Show off this big cool ATV. Hey, can I get you to hold your helmet with your hand maybe? Yeah, that's cool. Get in nice and close. Get the sun. Right here, hop on your bike. Yeah, we're gonna do a couple more. I'm gonna put your helmet back on. Just gonna grab a couple more photos of you here, and then we'll do a couple more drives. Hand on the wheel. Hand on the handlebars, both of them. So I'm kind of taking advantage of this sun flare. I'm getting off his helmet right now. It looks pretty cool. Change the orientation. Look at me, Gav. That looks cool. I'll grab one more right here. Yeah, those are cool. All right, go ahead and go again, Gav. So when you're doing video, it allows you to kind of move the camera more freely because you're not worried about pushing the button and starting your burst and whatever you're doing. So you can actually kind of move with the subject, especially like what he's doing right now. I like to get low as he's coming around the corner and then bring the camera up. It looks like a cool video, but also it's a great way to kind of show the scale, show what he's doing, and then we can pull those frames out later on. But it doesn't have to be with an ATV, it can literally be with anything. It can be you know, kids playing soccer or whatnot. It's harder to do when they're further away, if you were then to want to print from it or whatnot. But for something like this where I can get right up close to them and you can use that video to my advantage, that's a great place to do it. You can also use the burst. But I kind of like the blurriness sometimes that the video is going to afford. It's going to help you show a little bit more motion. It's having a good time. So another thing to keep in mind, the way I move with the camera too, if you noticed, I'm kind of going low to high like that. I'm kind of tracking the subject with it. It's kind of tough to do when you're taking photos, especially in burst mode, because you got to kind of click and drag with your finger. But you can get some really amazing stuff that way. You can also substitute that by using the video and kind of filming as he's coming around, and then later on going in and taking that frame out, but it won't be as high resolution as taking an actual photo. In the edit later on, I'll show you exactly how to kind of drill down inside that photo and find all the other ones that we've taken, because it's not as intuitive as you might think when you look at your camera roll. It'll tell you up top that it was a burst photo, but you need to go up to select and then go down, and then you can see all the photos that are in there, and then you can select the right one. So two different ways of kind of filming and then taking a still, and then also using the burst mode to get a full resolution still. And I'll show you more of that when we get into the edit.